Not that layout. That layout. Hello, good evening, everybody. How are we all doing? Hello there to GIs and Shadowmay, etc. Matt the Ref, Tipster, Score Count, Clive. Who else is out there? Kazvez, hello there. Duplis as well. And Itogi and Rahuska. Hello there. And 8 Monkey, hello there. Yeah, that one was catchy. That one's called The Peanut Vendor by the Western Standard Time Ska Orchestra. It's sort of their tribute to the Scatterlights. Sort of like a big band version of Scatterlight stuff. And yes, sorry I subjected you to E of the Tiger. I was just sort of scouring kind of meme tracks before the stream started, and that came. It was like, yeah, okay, we'll play E of the Tiger. It's not quite like 8 of the Tiger, but it's close enough. So let's start new game off. Hopefully you can all join it. QRFX is the code to enter if you would like to play. And oh yeah, you could see that, can't you? Because this is in desktop mode. I forgot we're in desktop mode at the moment. Because it has to be in desktop mode because I think Discord ruins things when I go live. And it steals the focus of the game, so OBS can't capture it anymore. Naughty Discord. So, one thing I'm going to do quickly is kill off the background. We don't need to run that anymore, so end that task. Bye-bye task. There we go. We have 14 players in while Mr. Xylophone plays. How are we all doing this evening? I was hoping, it's always good to hope that you can do stuff, but unfortunately time is limited. Million Duke Drop isn't sort of quiz night ready per se. As I said on Discord, we will do a sort of play test of what is there at the moment with a few more players, and that's why the playlist thing is currently active. I've put the list on, so if you want to be added to the whitelist for the test at the end of the stream, then add yourself to the list. I forget what the command is right off the top of my head. It should be join. That's the one. Join is the command. And I believe, Connie, you are on the list. Play with viewers what is currently unmodded, so it's not coming up all the time. I think the extension is also active as well, so you should be able to see on the extension panel, if you have that active, to be able to see stuff. So yeah, if you want to be added to the whitelist later, then get yourself on that list, and that'll make it easier for me to go through who wants to be added, who... If you're already on the whitelist, you don't need to add yourself in. Yeah, if you were there last night to the test, don't worry about it. I already got you on the whitelist, so you do not need to worry about adding yourself to that. In the meantime, I'm going to quickly stream 1 versus 100 in Discord, so that whoever does decide to play in Discord will be able to view the game and hear the game. I will continue plugging that throughout the stream. Because I want to do a quick sort of load test of it. I won't be able to know exactly who's done what. I'll know by numbers, because I can see your user IDs, but I can't see your names. But I'll be able to, see the numbers of what's going on, and hopefully it maintains your particular balance in the game. Right, I think that's it, really. That's all we need to say. The room code, if you are... It's not listing you as a subscriber in the extension, in the Play with Viewers bot extension. I don't know if it does that or not properly. Oh, it's supposed to. It is supposed to. So, or it might be because you are using the founder icon rather than the Doot icon, potentially.
3 months, baby.
3 months! Thank you very much for the 3-month resub there, Captain Sky, greatly appreciated. Yeah, I think if you're using one of the founders' icons, then it might be searching on that rather than doing an actual clever search. That's what I'm guessing, anyway. Thank you very much for the resub there, Captivate Sky, greatly appreciated. Also for the follow there from Volkov from 12 hours ago. I wasn't streaming 12 hours ago, but I appreciate you following me earlier. Alright, there's 15 of you currently in. Obviously you can join in as we go along. So for the time being, let's get our first game underway. Who's it going to be? Who's going to be our first number one? Score count is going to be our first number one. In before we get a one question of Auntie. In before we get a one question of Auntie, A score.
This is your revenge, isn't it?
This is RNG's revenge. This isn't my revenge. This is RNG's revenge. How are you doing today, Score?
I'm doing pretty good. I've had a good day.
You've had a good day. That's good to hear. That's very good to hear. You don't need explaining the rules. I don't think anybody else in chat needs explaining the rules.
I am the rules.
You are the rules. You are the tutorial bot. I was born in the rules. All right, let's get this game.
Your ally. I know that reference. I should. That is like the one superhero movie I know. In before it's this question.
Well, let's soon find out, I guess. You ready to play?
Of course.
Okay, it is 1 versus 100. And your first question is: what compound adjective is often used when referring to a platypus? Is it duck-billed, whole grain, or man-eating? Mob, please answer now. Ah, yes. You forgot you wrote this one, ain't Mickey. Well, it's come back. It's come up. There it is. It's a good question. It is a great question to start out with as well. Good low-level question. So, score count. You ever experienced any whole grain platter pie?
Morrison's don't do them. I think Asda does, but...
What do you think the answer is then?
And I'm pretty sure I haven't seen man-eating platter pie. Platypuses more likely on the most lethal creatures list. So I'm pretty sure it's a duck-billed platypus.
Lock it in.
Yeah, yes, please.
All right, let's do that. Perry the platypus.
I was wondering how long it'd be until they got brought up.
Correct answer is indeed a duck build, and we're off. Hello, Whiskers' tail. Let's see who got knocked out there. Of course, some AI got knocked out, and only AI. Thank you very much, all human players. You are all correct.
Except
Good
for the
to
minus
see.
2 of you that got it.
Apart from the -2 humans that got it wrong. Yay! The numbers still don't work, apparently. Well, there we go. I think I might as well just leave that in as a feature, since it's become a running gag of the -1.
The Windows approach.
Exactly. Just leave it in. Okay, well, those are the ones that even Platypie got to. Yeah, absolutely. Well, 5 eliminated, not enough to ask the Mobney question, so let's get straight on to question number 2. In the original version of a popular internet meme, an anime character points at a butterfly and asks, what question? Is this a penguin? Is this a pigeon? Or is this a parrot? Mob, please answer now.
Ah, the memes.
The memes! The memes!
The fruit of the
8.
soul.
Is this an 8? I see before me. Okay, the mob is locked in. Score count. How well do you know your memes?
Honestly, not very. Of the 3, there's one that I'm leaning towards, but everyone knows that I am not a memer. Like not in that way anyway. Like I'm video game memes, not internet memes. So to hedge my bets, because I'm pretty sure this is right, but I'm not. I'm less than. Okay, I'm 40% sure this is right, which now that I think about it, it's rather pointless. So I will poll.
You're gonna poll? Okay, what poll would you want to? And what would you like to poll for?
I'm gonna ask: is this a pigeon?
Is this a pigeon I see before me? All right, let's see how many of our mob members went with B. Is this a pigeon? 77 of the 95 gave the answer, so it is the majority. It's not an overwhelming majority, I must say.
I'm now 79% sure.
What I can say is, out of the human players, I think it's just Kazvez has given a different answer. All the other human players have given this particular answer you've polled for.
Well, in that case, we all know how great the AI does with memes, so I would like to lock in, is this a pigeon?
Alright, locking in B. Is this a pigeon? Don't know, is it a pigeon? In before someone goes and finds that meme and puts my photo in there and says, is this an 8? Yeah. I expect to see that in images by the end of the stream.
Challenge go.
Challenge go. Kazvez, we do unfortunately say goodbye to, we do say also goodbye to 17 AI as well. So, you're now at 1 versus 77, 5,000 doots currently in the bank. Now can ask you the question, 5,000 doots or the mob?
My name is not Samster, so I will take on the mob.
Taking on the mob.
I'm sorry,
Not
Samster.
the coward, not the coward. Question number 3 is, which combative chat show host was the subject of an opera by Richard Thomas and Stuart Lee? Was it the one who hosted 21, the one who hosted High Stakes, or the one who hosted Baggage? Well, please answer now. Thanks, Clive, for this very early 1 versus 100 trap question.
I mean, it's Clive, and it's about musical operas / musical and chat show.
Yeah, it ticks all the boxes for Clive, I imagine. Just missing some, like some Super Sentai stuff as well?
Yeah. Well, anyway, regarding this question, the moment I saw the question, I'm like, okay, it's Jerry Springer.
Okay.
He never hosted 21 and he never hosted High. So it's now a question of, am I confident it's Jerry Springer? Is the question. That is the question.
I mean, it might be the question. I don't know what the question's asking.
I'm pretty sure it's asking who is Jerry Springer.
Maybe it is.
So I will go for who is the chat show host who hosted Baggage. Final answer. There we go. Bringing in memes from other shows. Yes.
Oh, how dare you do that?
How dare I?
Answer of confirmation, please.
Hit this. I don't have buttons to press.
The correct answer is... Pause for tension, apparently. It is C, the one who hosted Baggage.
We were actually discussing in chat about the idea of buying a stream deck just to have buttons to press. For A, B, and C. Just macros for A and answer.
Just for you to do that. Well, actually, you don't even need to do a special macro for that. There's actually a Twitch integration to actually send a text command on the Stream Deck. That's what I'm doing with literally... My Stream Deck literally has an A button that sends the A message to chat, a B button that sends the B message, C that sends C, ask, poll, trust, money, mob. Those are all just text command messages straight from Stream Deck.
You stole
all buttons. I stole your buttons, so I could give you the layout. If you do get a Stream Deck, I could just give you the layout for free.
I guess that's true.
And there you go. You'll be able to just go, yes, A please, B please, whatever. Right. Well, we do say goodbye to Togi, Lupine, Matt, and Catnip on that question, I'm afraid. Not finding the correct answer there. And we also say goodbye to 13 other AI. And you're now an even 1 versus 60. You're only 10 away from the halfway point where we get to see sneak peeks. 25,000 doots currently in the bank. So, 25,000 doots or the mob?
I'm surprised that Random Zombie hasn't made a certain comment yet. I will take on the mob.
Taking on the mob, alright. The doots have been quintupled, Random Zombie says. And the next question. The Broadway musical Zorba featured music and lyrics by which composer-lyricist duo? Was it Kanda and Ebb, Rogers and Hammerstein, or Lerner and Lowe? Mob, please answer now. Return of the musicals from Clive.
Thanks, Clive.
Return of the musicals. And the mob is locked in. So, how are you on Zorba? Not Zumba, Zorba.
Not Zumba. So, I'm pretty sure I am going to have to use some kind of help here.
Okay. Not Zorbeing either, Matt.
Also incorrect. So, with that said, I will ask.
You're gonna ask.
Right. Yeah,
All right.
I don't trust the mob for this one.
You don't trust the mob for this one. You could maybe trust Clive. If Clive appeared, maybe, but
Exactly. That's why I'm asking. I'm putting my faith in the numbers.
All right. Well, we're gonna go for the ask. So if it activates, then we will have one that got it right, one that have given an incorrect answer, and they'll also see what they have given. This will eliminate one of the answers as a possible, just because. Let's see who it picks. We've got Tipster and Shadowmane has been picked. Tipster chose B, Shadowmane chose A. So we now have eliminated C, Learner and Low as an option.
That's worrying. Because Rogers and Hammerstein was the one I thought it might not be.
So, Tipster and Shadowmane, why did you give those answers? Tipster with B went for the one I heard of. I honestly have no clue. Tipster Flail. And Shadowmane, why did you go with your answer? I chose answer A because I don't think Rogers and Hammerstein and Lerner and Lowe were involved in the musical. Haven't seen it, but I figured that it was the right answer. So, process of elimination. Absolutely. So, that's their thinking. Has that helped you in any way?
I mean, that combined with the 50-50 has helped me. Because again, Rogers and Hammerstein was the one I was kind of walking away from.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I just didn't say anything, because otherwise the computer would be listening to me. So I will go with A, Kander and Ebb.
Lock it in?
Pushing the button.
Pushing a button. Should we just call that the final answer thing now? Just pushing a button.
Pushing the button.
1 versus 100 is what you do while you're waiting to die.
Wait, what?
Correct. I don't know. Correct answer is Kander and Ebb. According to, well, it's just what Clive was just quoted. 1 versus 100 is what you do while you're waiting to die.
Okay.
I don't know. It's very existentialist.
Or Clive is planning a horror Zero Escape style. 2.
Well, we've gone past the halfway point. We've said goodbye to Cecily J, Tipster, and Drahuska on the question. You do have Shadowmane to thank you for that question answering correctly. Don't question it. I'm just having a good time. All right. We won't question it, Clive. You do you.
We won't question it. We will just stare judgingly.
So yes, past the halfway point, so you'll see sneak peeks from this point onwards, and you're actually 2 away from the next money level up at 75,000. You currently have 50,000 in the bank. Let us see what the next question is. How many people have been president of the United States? Simple question, really. How many people have been president of the United States?
I mean, here's the thing. This question is already a tarp, and there's going to be another tarp.
Is it going to be a tarp, or is it going to be a tarp?
I mean, the question itself is a tarp, because, like, of the whole thing, but I'm not going to say any more about that.
So, would you like to walk away with the 50,000 doots, or would you like to play the mob?
If I can't figure it out by the time that I need to answer, or just know it from seeing the answers, I think I can trust the mob enough on this one, so I will take on the mob.
Taking on the mob, okay. Are the mob going to trump score count? We'll see. So, Harry wrote this question. Let's see the 3 possible answers.
Oh, it's a tarp.
45, 46, or 44? Mob, please answer now. It's an anti-tarp.
It's a trick tarp.
It was such a very simple question that it ended up being not a tarp.
Dun dun dun.
And that's a lock-in. So, score count. How many?
Yes. So, this is where I have to do the sort of working things out in my head.
The working things out in your head kind of stuff, yes.
So,
as of now, I presume is what this answer shall be, not as of the end of this year, which, you know, because we do have a presidential election going on.
Indeed. So, I think in total there have been 45. Or rather, the incumbent is the 45th. But one of the Roosevelts held the position twice and therefore got counted twice in the numbering. Like, he held it for non-successive terms. Therefore,
see.
the number of different people, I believe, is 44, and I would like to push the button.
Push the button on C44?
Yes.
Not necessarily C4, C44.
Okay, how explosive is that?
We'll see how explosive your answer is. Is C44 the correct answer? It is indeed the correct answer, and you are absolutely right. Yeah, the 22nd and 24th president is Grover Cleveland.
Oh, it was Cleveland. Okay,
Cleveland. You had the right thoughts, just different person. But yeah, Grover Cleveland.
Just wrong president.
Absolutely. So yeah, right for the rightish reasons, just not the right name. Only Clive getting that one wrong. Clive. Completely misremembered Victoria Coren's little rant about this from just the other week. So clearly this appeared on Only Connect at some point, and everyone forgot about that. So you're down to 1 versus 35. 75,000 dukes currently in the bank. 5 away from another 25,000 to make it a cool 100k. But let's see a sneak peek of the next question. In Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet, who kills Juliet's cousin Tybalt? How well do you know your Shakespeare?
Not very well, but Romeo and Juliet's one of the ones I do kind of. I mean, heck, I grew up in an English schooling system. Of course, I know about Romeo and Juliet. It's just.
It's pretty much prerequisite for GCSE and A-level stuff. So yeah.
I mean, we ended up doing Inspector Calls for GCSE, and that was fun.
We had 12th Night.
I ended up having to read out when we were reading out in class. I ended up doing the character that ended up getting the woman pregnant.
Oh, okay.
Because of course I did.
So 75,000 dukes. You can walk away with that right now, or you can play against the remaining 35 mob members.
I would like to take on the mob.
Taking on the mob. All right. So, who kills Juliet's cousin Tybalt? Your 3 answers are Mercutio, Benvolio, or Romeo. Mob, please answer now. Who killed Tybalt?
I was halfway expecting this to be a trap, but now I feel significantly calmed.
Okay. Mob is locked in. Thank you, Duplis, for this question. So, score count. Do those answers do they alleviate you a little?
So, it's like sort of the middle. It's sort of the middle of the play. This scene, and from what I remember, there's sort of a bit of a gang fight that kicks off, and Mercutio and Romeo both try and stop it, but Tybalt stabs Mercutio, who at this point is Romeo's best friend, who is sort of very much so a third-party character at this point. Romeo then duels Tybalt and kills him in single combat, which leads to his eventual exile. So it's Romeo.
Press button C Romeo.
Pressing button C Romeo.
Okay. Is C Romeo the correct answer? It is indeed. No tension required. And who got knocked out? Only Ape Minky getting that one wrong. I'm pressing button C, you later. Very funny. And 5 AI also getting that wrong. So 6 in total eliminated. You're now down to 1 versus 29. And you're 100,000 dukes. But you're now 9 away from the next level up, which is 250,000 dukes. Let's see a sneak peek of the next question. Thank you very much for the host. In which subfield of linguistics do you study synonymy, antinomy, and metaphors? Let me read that again. Which subfield of linguistics do you study synonymy, antonymy, and metaphors? Metaphors, sorry. I'm not even reading it right. Metaphors. So, synonymy, antonymy, and metaphors. Those are your 3 words you're looking at. So, you can walk away and not even look at this linguistics question and take away the 100,000 dukes, or do you feel brave and do you think it's a Harry question, and do you want to take on the mob?
I'm pretty sure this is a Harry question, which automatically makes me run away. But one, I have my trust, and two, have I... This sounds like something that I've heard someone say. I'm expecting everyone's yelling at me right now, especially in vocal.
I don't know. That's the thing. I can't hear vocalize. This is where I will just jump to the green room and see what happens. No, I'm not going to do that.
But
we're not yelling yet.
It's also the fact that even if I don't know it, can I trust the mob with this mess?
Well,
100k is a lot, and I think I also kind of want to start on a high note. So you know what? Yeah, I'll get this stream going on a high note. I'll take the door.
What does that say?
I'll take the door.
Take the door. Press the button. Take the door.
I'm taking the door.
All right. Well, it is a victory. Maybe not it's not a high victory, but it is a 100k victory nonetheless. So congratulations. You have indeed set the bar for this evening. And it is at this moment that I've just remembered I have not updated any of the XP stuff. Thank you very much for the 1,000 run. Do the run. Thank you for the 1,200 bits, Kazvez. That is very generous. Greatly appreciated. Thank you very much for that. And I'm going to do something like that. And thank you for the love you okay question mark emote. Thank you very much for that. So, yeah, I haven't updated the XP. So this will only be the XP from the last 1 versus 100, I think.
I'm still in the lead,
so Clive is still in the lead. So, yeah, it's not counting any of the impossible stuff or the wipeout stuff. Those are yet to be submitted in. So, really, Weemers' score is currently sitting on 36, should actually be boosted quite a bit because he did very well on impossible. All right, well... Thank you for your score count, and thank you for leaving us on a high.
Go and do your job.
I'm not saying that at all. You said that yourself.
Exactly.
So, the 6 that we have to pick from, Captivating Sky, Dupliss, Shadowmane, Random Zombie, Connor, and Cetra.
Good luck, you all.
Good luck indeed. And he's already disappeared. Okay. Who is going to be... the next one to play? Yes, if you want to play in the mob, just enter in the room code, as you can see in the top right corner, QRFX. That is a Q. It isn't an O, it is a Q. Put that room code in, then you'll join the game, and you'll see yourself on the stream that has just appeared. Yeah, join yourself, and then just when the question comes up in chat, answer A, B, or C. Simple as that. Okay, let's pick the next one. And we have Dupliss as the next one to play. Yeet! So, Dupliss, would you like to play in voice or would you like to play in chat? You'll do text chat, no worries at all. So, you are going to be the one to press the buttons. I have no control over that then, which is good. Good luck to you, Dupliss. Good luck to the mob. And we start all over again. It is 1 versus 100. And your first question, UCLA is a school located in which US state? Is it Connecticut, Colorado, or California? Mob, please answer now. This could be a difficult question if you're not from the States, maybe. Or have never heard of UCLA. It could be. I don't know. Well, the mob's locked in. So, Dupliss, do you have a clue? Shadowmane apparently does not know about American schools. Luckily, I'm American, so not too hard. And locking in on C, California. The correct answer is... it is indeed California. The full length of it is University of California, Los Angeles. Simple as that. And we say goodbye there to Zordon YouTube, Volkov, Sincerely J, and Itogi on that question. Hard luck, but you can just continue answering all the questions, even if you are eliminated, to earn some XP, which is sort of like a virtual currency in these games. So Dupliss, 6 eliminated, not enough to get to the first 1,000 doots. It says 3 and 3, that's not quite right, it's 4 and 2, whatevers. it's still the right number in total. So Dupless, we need to go through another question before you can start earning some doots. So here comes question number 2. What does the nautical term avast mean? Is it start, lower the mast, or stop? Mob, please answer now. Avast ye! What does it mean? What does it mean? And that's the mob locked in. So, Dupless, you ever been a pirate? Ever been in the Navy is what I wanted to say. Avast behind, I know, but I'm on a diet. Locks in R because I'm a pirate. R. Oh yeah, but the command is just literally just the letter on its own. You don't need to put an exclamation mark in front of it like you would do with other regular commands in text. You get seasick easily. Ah, okay. But you're pretty sure it's a stop, so you're going to say that avast means stop. The correct answer is... It is indeed C, stop. No impossible answers on this question. And who got eliminated? Ape Minky was saying goodbye too early, and Cetra and Drahuska and Clive and Kazvez and Lupine and Konoko the Cooper and Walix. Say goodbye to a lot of human players at this early stage. Goodness me. Yeah, did not think that would be too much of a killer. I guess a lot of people may be thinking it was start rather than stop. I can probably see that line of reasoning, but stop was the right answer. So who have we actually got left already? We've got Lingo Maniac, we've got Tipster, we've got Shadowmane, Captivating Sky, Matt the Ref, Score Count, Samster, Random Zombie, Connor, and Catnip. I think that's everyone. I don't see any other human players, I don't think, that are still in. Alright, well, Dupless, regardless, you're up to 5,000 doots already, so I get to ask you this question now. Do you want the 5,000 doots, or do you want the mob? Still got all 3 helps left, still early. Let's play against the mob. Question number 3 is... Announced for release in 2020, which handheld curiosity is to include a black and white screen and a crank? Is it a Playdate, a toy box, or a hangout? Mob, please answer now. Announced for release in 2020, which handheld curiosity is to include a black and white screen and a crank? And that's the mob locked in. Thank you, Clive, for this question that isn't about musicals. Dupless, does this make any sense to you? Clearly, 8 Minky does not really know what this question's about. Something for me on the images channel has already come through. I can see a number 1 by it. Just heard of this the other day, actually. I think it's like a little video game console or something. Okay. So you're pretty sure it's a Playdate. Okay. And you are going to be locking in on a Playdate. The correct answer is... You are right in thinking it is a Playdate. Now, who did not know that it was a Playdate? Catnip, Lingo Maniac, Connor, Matt the Ref, getting that one wrong. It's another 4 human players we say goodbye to. So we now have Tipster, Shadowmane, Captivating Sky, Score Count, Samster, and Random Zombie. There are 6 humans left. It means we've still got 54 AI to get rid of as well. So, Dupless, you're up to 25,000 doots. 10 away until we get to the halfway point. You still haven't used a help, which is actually a really good situation to be in. So you're already 10 away from the halfway point, which means you'll get to see sneak peeks at that point. Not quite now. You've got 25,000 in the bank. Do you want to take 25,000 doots or the mob? Yeah, I'll have a look at it at the end of this game score count. I'm not going to look at it until it happens, until the end of the game, so you'll see my honest reaction when that happens. 1 versus 60, here's the next question. The speed of light, this is your question, in a vacuum is closest to which of these values when measured in meters per second? Is it 300,000, 3 million, or 300 million? Mob, please answer now. Interesting that it's come up with your question. So, yeah. That bug is still there somewhere. I presume it's on this side of things, it's not reporting the correct user? That's the only thing I can think of. Or your Twitch name on the site isn't right. Yeah, they happen. They happen, unfortunately. Just quickly look at your user profile on the site and see what it says. Your Twitch name is DuPlisForce. It's a match, so I don't see why it's matched you on this, because it shouldn't have. Oh well, it happens. Did a lot of physics in high school and college. Well, makes sense. Going with C, 300 million. The correct answer is... It is indeed 300 million. 3 times 10 to the 8, roughly speaking. And, good to see no human players getting that one wrong there. Only AI that apparently cannot compute the speed of light. And you just made it through to the halfway point, so now from this point onwards you do get to see sneak peeks, which is good to see. Only the robots. E1 Google, what? 10 to 100? Or maybe a Googleplex, 10 to a Google. Or maybe a Googleplex 10 to a Googleplex. It's a big number. Or how about Graham's number? G to the 64. No, not G to the 64, it's G64 is what I should say. Which is using arrow notation. I'm not going to get into it. It's a big number, but they know it ends in a 6, I think. I think they know it ends in a 6, or some weird fact like that. Even though they know it's a monstrosity of a number, they can't compute it, they know what the last number is. And that's number 1. Ends in a 7? Doesn't seem like it should end in a 7, but anyway. Duplis, I digress. Let's see a sneak peek of your next question. In cross-country skiing, which individual discipline is not currently performed as a medal event? So, do you want to take the 50,000 dukes, or do you want to play against the mob of 48? In cross-country skiing, which individual discipline is not currently performed as a medal event? It's a not question. Might have a chance at this. Okay. You are playing the mob. Applecast, thank you for this question. Let's see the 3 answers. They are 30 kilometre, 20 kilometre, 15 kilometre. Mob, please answer now. Which of these disciplines is not currently performed as a medal event? And this is official information from the Olympics site. Okay, definitely going to need help on this one. Well, you do have all 3 intact, which is a good place to be in. But which of the 3 do you want to use? Bearing in mind you still have, I think, was it 6 human players left? It's sort of in the ballpark that a trust might be useful, I don't know. Poll could still be useful. And ask, who knows? Think you're going to go for the poll? Alright, which answer do you want to poll for? Go for B. And you have 75% of the remaining players, 36 of the 48 remaining mob members chose answer B. So 3/4 of the mob went with that. 1/4 of the mob went with something else. So, do you feel confident that that's a good answer to go with? I get used to to numbers that factorize well, Matt. 12s and 8s and 16s, those kind of things. They're very easily factorable, so they're very easy to work factors out on. Went with B, 20 kilometers. The correct answer is... It is indeed 20 kilometers. So 20 kilometer discipline was used from 78 to 88, but afterwards was replaced by the 30 kilometer discipline and has never returned since. Men perform a 15 kilometer in freestyle, and women also ski it as a combination of freestyle and traditional ski athlon style. There is actually 50 kilometer discipline out there as well. Only Samster of the remaining players getting that one wrong. We do say goodbye to a couple of, 11 AI as well. So you're now up to 1 versus 36. We're nearly into the final third. And you're currently at 75,000 doots with 2 helps remaining. You're in a good position. You're in a very good position to do very well. Let's see a sneak peek in the next question. Which of these components of medieval armour would be worn furthest down on the body? Now, would you like to take the 75,000 doots? Or do you want to play against the mob of 36? Which of these components of medieval armour would be worn furthest down on the body? No idea, but you do have the 2 helps. Alright, here we go then. 1 versus 36 it is. Thank you, Samster, for this question, who has just been eliminated. The 3 answers are the Grieve, the Sabaton, and the Cuisse. Mob, please answer now. Words! Okay. So we have Grieve, which is pronounced as...
Grieve.
Grieve, I was right. Okay, we have what I pronounce as Sabaton is pronounced as... Oh, Google doesn't have a pronunciation of that. And Cuisse is pronounced as...
Cuisse.
Cuisse. So I was pretty close with those, I guess. Sabaton, I don't know if I've confirmed that or not, but that's my my thoughts on pronunciations. That's a funny way to say it. Sabaton. Quiche. Quitchy. Thank you, robot pronouncer. Yeah, Google doesn't have a pronunciation of that, I know. Never heard any of those. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's Grease Lightning! Big uh-oh from Dupliss. Okay, so you've got an Ask and a Trust left. You have, I think, 5 human players left to do a Trust with. And similarly, 5 human players left to do an Ask with, if it picks a human player. So, what's your thoughts? What do you want to do? What's your thoughts? While you're thinking, I'm going to get a sip of some drink. Thinking over the straight Trust. Since you truly have no idea. Well, let's just get the count of human players we do have left. We have Tipster, Shadowmane, Captivating Sky, Score Count, and Random Zombie. So, with the Trust, with those 5 human players left, if we have a split of 2-2-1 across the answers, and the correct answer is amongst those in the 2s, then you're alright. If you've got a split of 3-1-1, and the 3 is the correct answer, then you're fine. However, if that 3 is something else, then you're kind of in danger territory. 2-2-1, A2 Tipster, A2 Samster. So that's the kind of distribution options we have to play with. It could be 5-0-0, it could be a 4-1-0, any of those kind of combinations. It can't be an 8 because there's only 5 of them left. So let's see what the mob has locked in for you, Dupliss. We have locked in on B, a Sabaton. The correct answer is... It is B, Sabaton. It is technically a shoe, so it would be worn on the feet. And we had the distribution of 3 and something, so either 320 or 311. We say goodbye to Tipster and Score Count on that question, and we have 3 human players left. We have Shadowmane, we have Captivating Sky, and we have Random Zombie. Crucially, you've also eliminated a lot of AI, another 14 AI, so we're now into the last fifth of the game, the last 20%, the last 20 players. And you're currently now on a score higher than Score Count walked away with earlier. You're currently at 250,000 doots, but you are now only got 1 help left. You have the Ask left, which may or may not help you at this time. We will find out. We have a high distribution of AI, so you might get an AI response potentially. Nevertheless, let's see a sneak peek of the next question and we'll find out what you want to do. Which of these means a scientific name of a species being the same word repeated, such as Rattus rattus? Which of these means a scientific name of a species being the same word repeated? So, what do you want to do, Dupliss? Do you want to walk away the 250,000 doots? Or do you want to play against the mob? You're playing against the mob. Alright, here we go then. We have Captivating Sky to thank for this question. The 3 answers are Tautonym, Paranym, Metonym. Mob, please answer now. Which of these means a scientific name of a species being the same word repeated, such as Rattus rattus? Is it a tautonym, a paranym, or a metonym? Okay. Dupliss, what's your thoughts? You know this, well, that's good to hear. Or just D-Nim. I wrote a question about Vulps or Vulpies a while back, and I definitely remember seeing Tautonym come up. Okay. So let's try that. Okay. Going with a Tautonym. And the correct answer is... Tautonym is indeed the right answer. Also, a similar word, similar sort of system, tautology, which this is what I knew from. This tautology is when you basically say the same phrase or thing twice within the same sentence. It's sort of like you're just doubling up what you've already said. Yeah. The ball is all green, or the ball is not all green, is apparently a tautological statement. So yeah, the tauto part, I guess, is sort of means doubled up or duplicated. So, we say goodbye to Random Zombie now, and we are left with 2 human players. We have Shadowmane at podium 24, and Captivating Sky, whose question that was, at podium number 4. We also do have 11 AI mixing it up as well, leaving us with a mob of 13. So, Dupliss, you are 3 away from doubling up your money to 500,000 doots. Currently sitting at 250,000 doots. Let's see the sneak peek of the next question, and maybe you want to play on, and maybe you could earn the 1,000,000 doots. Which of these movie sequels was released first? We don't get to see the answers, so that's about as much help you're gonna get with the question, which of these movie sequels was released first? So, you have no idea what movies are gonna come up and what sequels they are. Do you want to take the 250,000 doots and take the current top record tonight, or do you feel brave and want to play against the mob of 13? Yeah, I'm horrible with movies and I do not trust these last 2 on Ask. Oh, okay. So, GG all apparently. And he's going to take the money. Don't blame him on that one. Dupless walks away with the top record today, or tonight, of 250,000 doots. Congratulations. That does mean that our next one will be either Captivating Sky or Shadowmane, which will be good to see. Maybe we can get the return of Shadowmane, and maybe we can see you return with more than one question under your belt. That's the XP currently. Now, I did say at the end of this game that I would have a look at the I would have a look at the thing. So we'll open the link and let's just show this glorious thing on stream. Ah, dear. Is this an 8? Is this 8? I don't know. Is this 8? Is this 8? Is this 8? That is some high art there. High art there. Thank you very much, Connor, for that. Oh dear. Maybe this kind of concept could be my trap emote. Oh dear, that would have to be the that would have to be the banner to the server. Oh god. Okay, right. Well, that was the end of that game. Now we come through to a new game. Who's it going to be? Will it be Captivating Sky or Shadowmane? Before I start the game off, though, we'll remind those, because Cetra and Dupless are currently doing it, at the end of the stream, I will be doing a sort of play test of Doot Drop. It's not a full version of it. There's still a lot of sort of issues with it that need fixing and actually making presentable. But the actual extension is sort of playable, so I want to do a play test of it. If you want to play test it at the end of the stream, then join the list as everyone else is doing with !join, and then I'll get you on the white list for the extension when we get to it. That's not going to happen for another hour or so, depending on when I actually end the stream. Normally we'll do the stream for 2 hours and then I'll do the thing. So yeah, we're looking at maybe in an hour or so's time, looking at testing the extension for Doot Drop. Deal question, by the way. So is Group F scheduled for the 25th then, or is it still unclear? What did we say? What did we say in chat? It was dependent on what Jerry said, because I didn't actually catch up with Jerry's message. What did Jerry say? Jerry. Let me just quickly check. Available on all those days, so presumably then there was that one possible date that everyone could already make, if I remember rightly. So it'll be the Tuesday. That Tuesday, isn't it? If I look at the thing now. So yeah, Tuesday, 25th of February looks to be then the good day. So let's mark that in on the scheduler. Thank you for reminding me about that, Catnip. It did completely elude me. So we will mark that all in. No, it isn't. It isn't, Matt, because of reasons. You should need to catch up. This is what Egg was messaging me on Monday about, and I've said in Duelist Kingdom that date is no longer viable. So that was moving to the 25th of February now. Tuesday, the 25th of February should now be the firm date for that quarrel. So just marking that in proper now. Marking that in cyan. We'll say that is that. Thank you for reminding me of that, Catnip. Okay, let's get this game underway. Who's going to pick next? Shadowmane, Return of the Shadowmane. Let's hope for not a one question, 1 versus 100. Presumably you want to play in voice. Hello, Shadowmane.
Hello!
How are you doing?
I'm back in this chair at long last.
We hardly know ye. Hopefully we'll know you for a bit longer.
Yeah, one could only hope.
One can only hope. Get a Mariah question. Captivating Sky says, "How dare you?" You did very well there in the mob. You're only one of the 2 remaining players versus Captivating Sky in this situation. So, how confident do you think you'll go all the way to the million?
Well, it can't go as bad as the first time I did this.
I wouldn't jinx it just quite yet until we actually get through said first question, but we'll find out.
I mean, the last time I got in this chair, I trusted the mob and they all took me out. So
it could exactly go as bad if you find yourself with a difficult first question and having to trust. Well, we will see. We'll soon find out. Let's hope RNG is slightly more in your favour.
I pray to RN Jesus.
Okay, here we go. It is 1 versus 100, and your first question. If, God forbid, you are of such good service to Boris Johnson that he invite you for lunch at the PM's traditional country house, where would you be going? Is it to the homophone of the American name for drafts, to the homophone of the American name of association football, or to a homophone of the American name for Ludo? So, in summary, the PM's traditional country house, where is that? Is it the homophone of the American name for drafts, the homophone of American name of association football, or the homophone for the American name for Ludo? I am so sorry, mob, for that question.
I mean, you should be sorry for everyone.
Oh, wow. Answered randomly. I don't blame you, Kanoko, because that's a lot of question to parse in such a short amount of time. So, Shadowmane, you at least have the luxury of being able to read it at your leisure and think about it a bit before having to just make a gut answer choice. So, any ideas?
Wait, a homophone is... I'm trying to remember what it was. Isn't it basically the same thing but just with a different word? Or no, that's something else entirely. I'm doubting myself already. I'm gonna go out on the first question again. How I've made it into True or D, I'll never know, in all honesty. But I'm not gonna trust them all because the last time I did, look where that got me. So honestly, I think it's too much of a coincidence for it to be the homophone of American name for association football, or to a homophone of the American name for Ludo. So, with God as my witness, I'm choosing A, to a homophone of the American name for drought.
You're locking A? Or you want to press the button A, should I say?
I will push the button.
Okay.
Is it the Sugar Babes that sing that, or is it... Which band is that? It's a very good song, though.
Okay. So, you went with A, to the homophone of American name for drafts. Is that the correct answer? It is! You are through question number 1! For your reference, drafts becomes checkers. A homophone of checkers is where the PM is. Ludo...
How am I taking out Matt the ref on that?
Ludo is Parcheesi, and association football is soccer. Soccer.
I know what Parcheesi and soccer are.
Parcheesi. We say goodbye there to Itogi, Sincerely J, Matt the Ref, Walix, Zord in YouTube, Toshi, and Kanoko. We are left with a mob of 92. So, not enough yet to get any money in the bank. So, but you are through question 1. That is at least that.
I have some progress.
But technically you can still leave with nothing. Even after not actually earning any money in the bank.
The game doesn't let me do it. It just takes me straight to the next question, I believe.
Let's see what happens with question number 2. What is the title of the 25th James Bond film due for release in April 2020? Is it No Time to Die, Shatterhand, or Blofeld? Mob, please answer now. What is the title of the 25th James Bond film due for release in April of 2020? Is it No Time to Die, Shatterhand, or Blofeld? Mob is locked in. Any clues on this one, Shadowmane?
Yes, I go to the cinema an awful lot. I have a Cineworld Unlimited card, which is a fantastic thing. And the most recent film I went to see was Birds of Prey, and during the trailers of that, I saw a trailer for this exact movie. It's No Time to Die. I believe the exact date is April the 2nd, I think? Or maybe that's the date in England, but I do know the answer is No Time to Die, so I'm going to lock in that.
Alright, pressing the button A, No Time to Die. No Time to Explain. Is A, No Time to Die the correct answer? Other cinema cards are available, probably. Yes, A is correct. There are also other cinemas as well.
I don't know what the homophone of a Cineworld Unlimited card is in America.
By the way, I'm not in the BBC, so I don't have to do that. I can just freely say, hello, Cineworld! I don't have to say anything else. Lingo Maniac, I'm afraid we say goodbye to you. We say goodbye to a few AI as well. 13 got eliminated. And you're up to 5,000 doots. Huzzah! We have money to play with now.
Some money.
You finally have some money. Well, you only have it if you walk away with it. So, do you want to take away the 5,000 doots? Or do you want to play against the mob of 79?
I feel that I've literally just started and I'm actually on a hot streak, so I think I'm going to see if I can get some more capital in before I cash out. I'm going to go for the mob.
Go for the mob. All right. Here is question 3. It's a lovely day for an auto-da-fe, and you're the guest of honour. What's most likely to happen to you? Is it you'll be burned at the stake by the Inquisition, you'll be crowned King of Spain, or you'll be canonised by the Pope? Mob, please answer now. It's a lovely day for an auto-da-fe.
What in the holy halibut are these questions?
What's most likely to happen to you? Is it you're going to be burned at the stake by the Inquisition, you'll be crowned King of Spain, or you'll be canonised by the Pope? And once again, thank you very much, Clive, for these stars of question.
Oh, no.
So, Shadowmane, any clues on what the hell's an auto-da-fe?
This is the kind of stuff you'd expect to see in You Don't Know Jack, not 1 versus 100. Like, I can just imagine Cookie Masterson just reading this exact question and those exact answers, like, at this very moment in time.
Yeah, except he'd actually be able to practice reading it out, not have to do it live like this.
Yeah, I suppose so. I have no clue what an auto-da-fe is. And the last time that I trusted the mob, it all went downhill. So I think what I'm going to do this time, I'm going to ask the mob.
Okay.
If any of them have any kind of wisdom they'd like to dispense with me on what an auto-da-fe is.
Okie dokie. So you want to ask the mob?
Yeah, I'm
Confirm
going to
that?
ask the mob.
Alright, well, let's see what we have. So, let's find out who it picks out of the mob. We've got 2 human players. We have 8 Minky that chose answer B, you'll be crowned King of Spain. And we have Duplis, who was our previous one person, who chose answer A, you'll be burned at the stake by the Inquisition. It's not, you'll be canonised by the Pope. So, yeah, anyone that went with C, I'm afraid, sorry, farewell on this question. But 8 Minky and Duplis, why did you go with your answers? So 8 Minky that went with B, I was thinking da or fe meant something to do with a head or crown. I guess, maybe.
So just see what you put in chat there, Matt.
D, you'll be fired out of a cannon by the Pope. By the Pope!
Oh,
I won't be canonised by the Pope today, no. Duplis, we're just waiting on a response from you for A. I picked randomly, but I'm actually thinking it's more about it more, and I feel like it's B. If it's Spanish, then that's totally possible what Ape said. So, that's their thoughts. And of course, they could be completely lying as well.
I mean, at the same time, Duplis did have 13 people left in his mob, but at the same time, I'm debating between King of Spain or A, and I think given... Ooh, this is a real kick in the teeth, isn't it? But I think 8 Minky did sound the most confident with his answers, so I think I'm going to lock in B. You'll be crowned King of Spain.
B, final answer?
Yeah, I'm going to lock in B.
Okay, here we go.
Let's see. It's a very shallow thing to do, like...
The correct answer is... No, it's A!
way!
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition, I'm afraid.
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition. Well, I'm sure that this performance has made people feel somewhat better about the trolls.
Well, you got to, what, that was question 3, was it? So you got to question 3 before
I
folding.
did 2 questions better than my last run.
It's definitely progress. However,
progress.
we did say goodbye there to Catnip, 8 Minky, Volkov, and Lupine on that question, I can see. The remaining players we have Captivating Sky, Score Count, Samster, Duplis, Natter, Tipster, Random Zombie, Drahuska, Clive, Kazvez, Connor, and Cetra.
I've just opened the floodgates for everyone else. You're welcome, by the way.
Did you have a good time regardless, Charlemagne?
I did. I had a very good time. Hopefully, I can get back in here some other day.
Well, you could maybe still get back.
Make it to the second half.
You could maybe still get back in today, depending on how well you do in the mob this time round. Absolutely. I can see Random Zombie is hovering. Currently, Random Zombie could be a player to play as the 1, although I believe you're hovering because you may want to do some hosting. So I guess if co-host, yeah, fair enough. So if you are the 1, then we won't bother doing the co-hosting and you can just play as the 1. If it's someone else, then yeah, sure, we can do a co-host situation. For the time being, thank you very much, Shadowmane, and we'll catch you later.
Ash.
And Random Zombie. Hello, Random Zombie. Hello, Random Zombie. Hello, Random Zombie.
Hello, how are you?
There you are. Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Yeah, pretty good. Right, so if it is going to be you, then we'll just play this as a regular game. But if it isn't, then I'll hand off in some part to you to do some co-hosting stuff, if that's all right.
Okay then, so
Cool.
Let's see.
Who
the next one is.
Let's find out. It is... Hey, it's Clive!
Clive, come on down. You are the next one to play 1 versus 100. Oh wait, 1 show.
The one to subject us all to these styles of question is now going to be the one to be subjected to everybody else's styles of question. And hopefully not his own. Although that could still happen.
That could still happen. Okay.
He is booting up Discord. Okay, so we'll wait a moment while he does that. No more goofy questions. Well, no. Some of your questions, Ape, are pretty good questions, even if they're not, the question written in a goofy format. Some of the answers you have are really good. I believe you should be already in, Lupine. I don't have a command to confirm that, but I believe you should be in. I mean, put the room code in, and it'll tell you if you're in or not. So if you put QRFX, if it doesn't say the text in the top right, then it means you're already in. Yeah, you're already in, Lupine. So you should be good to play from this start of game. Having a bit of a mare tonight, are you, Matt? Sorry. And we have a Clive.
Don't you mean nightmare? Oh, wait. Bad breath.
Hello there, Clive. Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Well, a fair few of them survived, I'd say. Everyone suspected it.
Yeah. Pretty much everyone expected the Spanish Inquisition there.
Absolutely.
Except for our player, who didn't. So,
Unfortunately.
Bless.
So, I'm assuming you know how to play, so let's play 1 versus 100.
Here we go then.
Here we go, question 1. What two-worded phrase featured prominently in 2016 viral video in which a high schooler repeatedly commented his friends on his white band? Josh, Brad, Wild Walter. Is the answer to that stupidly long question Josh, Brad, Wild Walter, Daniel?
I love the alliteration on each of those as well. It's good alliteration.
Yeah. Clive, any thoughts?
Yes. The middle-aged men at the pizza place I worked at when this was popular were obsessed with this video. It's Lock and C, damn Daniel.
Well, it's not one of those.
No, tipster. No. I will not do it once more with feeling.
What are those? No, it's damn Daniel. Here's the right answer. Well done.
Yeah, anyway, let's see how many people got that one wrong. Catnip? Citra, Catnip, Sicilian, Zordon, all getting that wrong along with 2 AIs. Although it says here 3 humans and 3 AIs.
It adds up to 6. It's about right.
It's technically correct. Let's just carry on. Question 2. 12 versus 90.
Oh.
In a 1996 book by Andrew Clement of the same name, Clown Little Salmon
Just
gives
like
one
old times.
name to his pen. Brindle, Trindle, Frindle. In the 1996 book by Andrew Clement of the same name, Clown Little Salmon gives what new name to his pen? Brindle, Brindle, or Frindle?
It's your question. So you have a slight advantage.
Yeah,
Slight advantage
we
here.
expected this at some point, I'm sure.
Nobody expected the author question.
I've had that multiple times in every one of my games, but make sure I actually remember it. I haven't.
Actually don't remember the answer here.
Oh, I'm more than capable of that. I'm fairly sure it's C, though, so I'm gonna lock in C, Frindle.
Okay.
Okay, let's do that.
Auto de Dross.
Okay, Boopless. At least it's not a foreign pun. And that is the right answer, I think. So let's see who got that one wrong. Farnham got it wrong, along with Volko, Nata, Cooper, Lupine, and Walex. You are on 1,000 routes. One away from getting up to 5,000, 81 away from 1,000,000. This begs the question: do you want the money or the mob?
I don't care about the money, let's keep playing.
Don't care about the money. Well, okay then.
Alright, let's do it.
I'm going
Why do I bother?
with the Lamborghini anyway.
Which of these is a type of cheese? Fair question. Stinking Deacon. Stinking Bishop. Bob, please answer now. Which of these is a type of cheese? Stinking Pope, Stinking Deacon, Stinking Bishop.
Tasty. I hate cheese.
Indeed. I like cheese. Anyway, Clive, any thoughts?
Yeah, all things I've shouted after a strange night out, but I'm gonna lock in C, Stinking Bishop.
Okay.
Okay. Well, that is interesting. Okay. And
Nobody expected the cheese
tell you.
inquisition.
that
Oh
is the
dear.
right answer. Yes, I knew that one. Anyway, let's see how many people you knocked out here. Very quickly got rid of 5 there, for some reason. Even though it was only 5. Ape and Lindo. Getting that one wrong, along with 3 AIs. AIs apparently very cheesy. So, you've got 5,000 dudes. Money or mob?
This party train is not stationary, let's keep going.
The mob it is. I apparently pressed it twice.
He's making it less enchanting it was. What Studio Ghibli film's English voice included the younger siblings of Miley Cyrus and Nick Jonas? Howl's Moving Castle, Ponyo, Spirited Away.
Huh.
What Studio Ghibli film's English voice cast included the younger siblings of Miley Cyrus and Nick Jonas? Howl's Moving Castle, Ponyo, Spirited Away. Interesting question. Live, your thoughts.
Yep, I'm long overdue a rewatch of this one. It's Ponyo B. Lock it in, please.
Alright.
Put that in, please.
This train ain't slowing down.
No, it ain't.
Very, very quick. Have you read the question properly, though, is the question.
Yes, he has.
Thanks, Dave!
Ruined the tension. This train ain't stopping.
AIs apparently not found Studio Ghibli, as 10 of them got that one wrong. On every single human player still in play got it right. 10,000 dudes could be yours. Money or mob. Also, 64 best number.
Okay. They won't be though, so let's keep playing.
Here we go.
Alright,
Keep going.
okay, take the mob. Well, that's 64. Let's see the expression. Who is not featured in Mount Rushmore? Theodore Roosevelt, Benjamin Franklin, Thomas Jefferson. Who is not featured
N-O-T, not.
in the Mount Rushmore? Theodore Roosevelt, Benjamin Franklin, Thomas Jefferson.
Okay.
Okay, any thoughts here, Farnham?
Farnham? Wow!
I'm thinking I'm just not going to speak for the next hour.
Wow. And that is the last time Random Zombie's going to be co-hosting for a while. I jest.
I won't forget that.
Adds to the list.
Yeah, don't worry. Don't worry
Okay.
too much, Evan. Don't worry. That is Bonham is somewhere. I don't care. Anyway, let's move on.
Unfortunately, I'm not 100% sure.
Ooh. Thank you for the follow, Queen Red.
I've never been there. I have no interest in going there. And I'm no good at remembering lists of people's names, unfortunately. So I'm probably going to have to pull the mob on A.
Okay.
Okay. Final
What's-
answer?
Oh. It's one I definitely should know, but also
What are you going to do?
no, I don't want to go out stupidly early on this. I'm going to pull the mob on A.
All right.
Okay.
Let's-
Final answer. If there was only an answer host option here,
Not yet. Maybe in the
Yes.
future. Okay, we are going to poll the mob, and we're going to poll for A. Let's see what happens. Oh,
one.
1. AI number 95. You answered A, Theodore Roosevelt. So either 63 people gave a different answer and it's wrong, and we're down to 1 versus 1, or it's a different situation. So
Now I'm doubly doubting myself. Cause
stick with your gut.
he's gotta be, but he wasn't. Oh my god. I hate to waste 2 asks on a single question, but I don't want to go out on this. Because I'm trying to picture it, and the problem is I can see all 3 of them. But I'm gonna put my faith in people much smarter than me and trust them all.
Final answer?
Yes, please.
Here we go then. Putting your hands directly in the hands now. Putting your life in the hands. Your game in the hands. Something in the hands of the mob. Yes. Luckily, I don't have the family-friendly tag. Let's see. Let's see what's going to drop. No, the wrong game show. Let's see what they'll lock in for you.
Yes, let's see which one they have dropped for you.
My self-esteem's definitely dropping.
Benjamin Franklin. And I can tell you that is
Hey.
B. Hey, they gave us a bit of tension this time. Thank you, James. Let's see how many people got that one.
Well, there goes 95. Oh, only 3 AI in total.
Apparently, a lot of people out there know they're American.
Even the AI do. Most of the AI know it as well.
I think I'm just gonna go lie down in a darkened room. Oh my god.
From left to right, they are Washington, Jefferson, Roosevelt, and Lincoln. If you ever wanted to remember that for name list. I'm sure you probably don't and don't care anyway. So,
And
Yeah, I'll
for
try
some
not to.
reason- Yeah, anyway. I've just asked you this question again. 10,000 loot, money or mob live?
M-O-B, please.
OMG.
M-O-B. 1 versus 61, let's see the question. For live here. According to legend, which writing system was invented in the 15th century by King Sir John the Great? Siren, Handrule, please. Let's see if I don't actual pronunciations of those.
I'm guessing that's like Shuhin, Hangul, and Katakana.
Anyway, any thoughts on this? And let me just.
I'm fairly certain. I tried to learn it at one point, but I'm rubbish at learning alphabets, so I gave up pretty quickly. I think I'll lock in B, please.
Final answer?
Yes, please.
And I'm not gonna try and pronounce it again. I'm not gonna try and say things.
Going with B. Yes, Hangul is correct.
Thank you, game for attention. Again.
That's the Korean alphabet, if I remember rightly.
Yeah. Little circles and
I
lines
told
and
you
stuff.
that one run
Looks nice.
getting that run has left getting that one run along 13 mob members. I do apologise. For a total of 16 mob members. A bit of an AI shutdown there, but not much of a massacre in terms of human players. We are now at the point where you get sneak peeks, although as we've seen, that can maybe not be so helpful. Anyway, let's see the next question.
Yes.
How many months of a year have at least 28 days? How many months of a year have at least 28 days? Why
Is this 8?
Why has my trap sensor suddenly
Yeah.
broken?
I'm curious to see what they've set up. So let's play it.
Go for the mob?
Yes, please.
Alright.
Let's see. 1 versus 45.
Oh, egg, thanks for this.
Yeah, have at least 28 days. Some of the first digits of pi module 10. Children of level
Oh,
The total number of questions
Oh,
in the
wow!
final round are 15 to 1.
Oh, wow!
Rob is up to man. The first one is wow. But, okay.
Oh, God.
Any thoughts on this?
To be fair, there are some
Alex,
hints in the answers.
It's definitely not C for sure. That's 40, and thank God a year
How
doesn't
many
last that
months of
long.
the year have at least 28 days? Some of the first 30 digits of pi module 10. Total number of grandchildren and children between the second house. Total number of questions in the final round of 15 to 1. And this is apparently a repeat.
Well,
Even though I've never seen this.
I don't remember it, so my brain is just really. I wish I was better on high culture. Unfortunately, I cannot remember what modulo means. I mean, I've got a definition in my head, but I'm not nearly certain enough of it to bet on it. And I don't care about how many children Queen Elizabeth has. But it's got to be more than 12. Or has it? No, I'm gonna ask the mob. I'll use that up.
Alright, well, you are asking the mob, bearing in mind it will show what answers they gave, but they don't have to be true in why they said that. Isn't
Nope.
that right, Weemers?
Tipster,
Anyway.
question or marmalade?
Mob.
Marmalade, please.
Marmalade, please. Marmalade.
Alright, let's see who picks.
It hits Duplis and AI 36. I was double checking to see if it was there, not in the question. I ran out of time, so I hit something randomly. It happened to be AI death from AI number 36.
You generally thought that's what you said?
generally
Oh,
thought
really?
Yeah.
Question or nominate? Question or marmalade? I'd love some marmalade. Thank you, William D. Stewart.
I mean, marmalade's delicious. Don't be wrong, but yeah.
Marmalade Clive. Super list, like you said, 40 questions is 15 to 1. Any number modulo 10 is going to be between 0 and 9, so it has to be B. Is what his thought is.
I knew he said question on nominate when I was watching the show back in 2003. I'm sorry. You don't have any excuse.
That was what I thought about A, so I'm regretting using that. Let's lock in B.
Okay. Yeah, lock in B. You have locked in B, the stupidly wrong answer.
Yeah.
The correct answer. Let's see. I don't think we're going to be losing any human players, but let's just double check that.
No.
No, but you did knock out 5 AIs to get you up to the next money level. Crystal Anomaly doesn't need this letter. They're the in-game show according to Linda Maniac 88.
If only.
I will assume that is correct and say no more about it. Let's see the sneak preview.
Alright, here we go.
The flag of which religion features the North Star alongside a red inskew and a traditional Inuit land marker?
Flag of which region features the North Star alongside a red Inuksk? Or Inukusk. Something like that.
Land marker. Is this really a repeat or one that we've just had a sneak peek on?
I have no recollection of it.
Hashtag not repeat.
Anyway,
Yeah, it's not repeat. It's probably...
I don't know the answer, but you know, if you want the seat, better get this right because I'm probably not gonna. That's for the play on.
Alright.
Matt, when have you ever not good? Anyway, sorry. Anyway, moving on. The flag features the North Star alongside the red Innsbruck, a traditional Inuit land marker. Is it Greenland, Alaska, or none of that? Mod, please answer now. Anyway. Live, any thoughts?
Other areas of trivia I'm not good on: flags. So this is.
You don't subscribe to Sheldon Cooper's Fun with Flags then?
I'm sorry.
Yes, I don't subscribe to Sheldon Cooper's Fun with Flags, but for a different reason.
No, I feel like I would have seen Alaska's flag at some point in school, enough to remember it, but there's nothing in my head but a big white rectangle where it should be. Unfortunately, the same for Greenland and Nunavut. So we've.
Warning, no scene is dangerous. Please leave it to professionals. Do not try this at home or in the office.
I am trying this at home.
This is a very true statement, Miss Farnham. Please do not try hosting. It is a very dangerous thing to do. Many people have died from hostitis. If you are having this problem, please contact.
Oh, this isn't an American TV ad.
Hostitis.com. It's based on that.
You or a loved one has died.
Anyway,
Clive.
This is going to be an absolute blind guess, based purely on the fact that I feel like if I would have seen it, I would have remembered something weird. I'm just going to have to eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I'll lock in C. Good luck to whoever gets my seat.
Okay. Sound effects.
Side effects include Joss.
Side effects may include Joss, -1. Hotel concentration.
Oh god.
Saying the word 8. Anyway, you have chosen C. The correct answer is
No!
C.
Nicely done. Well plumped from absolutely nowhere.
Oh, yes.
Let's see how many people.
Wow! Wow!
Wow. Apparently, people know their flags out there. They apparently like.
The AI having none of it either, apparently. Oh, bloody hell,
God.
tipster. Bloody hell, tipster. How long were you thinking on that one?
Anyway, they all like Sheldon's phone.
Can we ban him?
Apparently, they all like Sheldon's flags. Who can blame them? It's fun with flags. Let's see the question.
Let's see a sneak peek. Here we go. Oh.
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers use footage from which Super Sentai city? I wonder if
Is this maybe your question?
Is it your question then?
It may bear a few of my hallmarks. Yeah, I think we might just play on.
Playing quite. We're completely playing dumb on this one. Oh, okay. Do I play the mob?
Yes, please.
Let's play the mob.
Okay.
Good luck reading the answers on this one, random zombie.
8:30. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers use footage from which Super Sentai series? Hey, Go Sentai Go Ranger, Imzentro Sentai Go Ranger, Sentai Ranger, and I will never be saying those things again for as long as I live.
Hyakuju Sentai Gao Ranger, Himitsu Sentai Go Ranger, Kyoryu Sentai Zyu Ranger.
Any thoughts, Clive? Bearing in mind this is your question.
I don't think I've heard of any of these. No, I could sing each one of their theme songs from beginning to end. We have to figure out why this keeps happening to me.
You random zombie has a chance of different.
Yes, I have a strong inkling it's the Kyoryu Sentai Zyu Ranger.
Just a strong inkling.
Strong inkling.
Oh, all right.
World's strongest man, strong inkling. Fucking C, please.
All right.
Alright. You have locked in that name of a series that exists as your answer. Let's see if it is right.
Hey, what a surprise.
Okay. Let's see how many people got it wrong. Only AI on that one. Everyone else knowing that one.
Easy peasy if you know the word for dino, I guess.
Yeah, that's what it is. Kyoryu's dinosaur, I presume.
Yeah.
Yep. And all people know their Sentai or dinosaurs in Japanese, which, if you know either of those, well done. Let's move on.
Sneak peek time once again. Huh.
Which of these 60s events occurred first? Which?
Well,
we don't know. Money or Mob Police 5.
It could be any 60 event.
Yeah, 100,000 dudes is not enough to buy the fleet of Lamborghinis I require, so let's keep playing.
All right, we're gonna keep going.
Let's see. Which of these 60s events occurred first? Was it
Oh.
Bob Dylan's Like a Rolling Stone hits number 2 in the chart? The first issue of
Oh.
Rolling Stone magazine is released, where Rolling Stone released their first studio album. Oh, please answer now. Not a trap, but all based on Rolling Stones.
Or things named after.
Rolling Stones named after Rolling Stone.
That's a question. That is.
Yeah, that's a good question. Music, another area I'm weak on. Old music, unfortunately. I looked up the Rolling Stones for a question I wrote ages ago, desperately trying to remember the year I found for them, and I feel like it was late 60s. I don't remember being particularly early on, so I'm gonna rule that out. Bob Dylan. When did he exist?
he existed for a period of time. I'm just trying to remember the mood game. It's a really good question.
Fortunately, I don't know much about Rolling Stone magazine. Although my dad did get a positive review in it back in the 90s or 80s. So, you know, yeah, that's nifty. That's all it is. It's nifty. But
anyway,
I've never bothered to read it. I don't think it's the Rolling Stones, so it's probably just going to be a 50-50 toss-up between the other two. I thought Bob Dylan was also popular later than that. No. Oh, I hate this game. Hate it in a love it sort of way. I'm gonna stop wasting everyone's time and lock an A.
are you sure on that?
No, but I'm gonna lock an A anyway.
Okay,
Here we go.
let's do it then. We're heading on a highway to a danger zone. Is A the right answer? No, it was C.
So, factoids I have for you. Rolling Stones album was in 1964. The song Like a Rolling Stone was released in 65. And the first issue of the Rolling Stones magazine was in 67.
Well,
So,
the more you know.
The more you know, and of course now you'll completely forget those facts.
By the
They're
way,
already gone.
Connor is the one coming into play next. Does all of the other three have played?
Process of elimination time, I see. Nice. That's good to know. Cool. So, Connor, get yourself ready, I guess. Thank you very much, Clive. I hope you had fun on this runaway train to, I'm afraid, defeat.
I had a brilliant time. Thank you for having me as always. Good luck, Connor.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you are on a highway and it's to the danger zone. Goodbye. Oh wait, that's a different show. Anyway.
All right, well, I can see a Connor, because we're going to presume that it is going to be Connor's time. Hello, Connor.
It's me.
It's you.
It's you.
Hello, Matt.
Hello,
what would you like to say? You are live on air.
Can we have some professional co-hosting on here? Come on.
Some professional co-hosting.
Professional.
Farnham.
We all mess up sometimes.
Yeah, and? Oh, yeah.
Here we go. The chat's going to be in for you now, Matt.
Yeah, apparently.
Oh, hello. Score Count's in here now as well. Okay.
Welcome to apparently it's a party in the host booth here.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that we're gonna stop the party down right now. You've had your piece. All right. Well, let's hope, Connor, that it is going to be you next, and I don't have another bug in the code to worry about. Let's find out.
Yes, sir.
Oh, come on.
Sorry, Connor.
Well,
It's very interesting to be you.
I don't know how that happened, because it really should have been you. Oh, he's disappeared. That really should have been Connor. Yeah.
Time to force, I suppose.
Yeah, I think I will do. Shanamain, I'm going to force it to be Connor, because by rights it should have been him.
Yeah.
So sorry to get your hopes up by the RNG picking you out of nowhere. But it should
That's completely fine. I'm fine to let Connor take the reins if you don't want to go with me.
All right, gonna head you back over, and Connor. So Connor, get back in here, and I'm just gonna force add one Connor M27. So you're definitely on the preference list now. So if I pick a new one, there we go. We can fix it. We can fix it in post. I am the android sent by Cyberlife. I hope you're not, are you, Connor?
no.
Anyway.
Do you understand the reference?
I do.
Remember to-
Yes.
Good. As long as you understand the reference, then there we go. And I'll put the clear ones in as well, just because that should clear that out. All right. You ready to play, Connor?
Let's do it.
Indeed. Let's do it.
1 versus 1.
Here we go then.
As your first question. In the Batman TV series of the 1960s, who played Robin? Burt Reynolds, Burt Ward, Burt Lancaster. I am sensing a theme here. In the Batman TV series of the 1960s, who played Robin? Burt Reynolds, Burt Ward, Burt Lancaster.
Mob locked in.
Connor,
Yes.
any thoughts?
I think it's B. Burt Ward.
You confident to lock in on that already, or?
Yeah. Yeah, look, press button B, please.
Press button B. All right.
Batman
In,
TV
in
series
before one question.
played Robin.
Gee Willikers, I think you're right.
Let's see how many people got that one wrong. We lost Sincerely,
Oh, wow.
Few.
Green Red, Linda Maniac, Storetown, and Zordon. Tutorial.exe apparently needs rebooting, along with 8 other people. Let's see the next question, because it's 1 versus 91. In the periodic table of elements, which of the following is not abbreviated into a single letter? Tungsten, vanadium, antimony.
Antimony or antimony. I would say antimony myself, but yeah.
Antimony, vanadium, pentapene in the periodic table of elements. Which of these is not abbreviated into a single letter? The question delivered backwards. Kind of.
The anti-money, the antidotes.
The antidotes. The antidotes. The evil form of dotes that will surely take.
The tood. It's the tood. That's the antidote. It's the tood. It's like Yensid is the reverse of Disney.
Anyway, any thoughts?
Right. Let me just carefully read the question because I do not want to come across it to a not question again. Right.
Yes.
It's been nearly a year since that happened as well.
It is, yeah. My God. Right. Okay. Which of the following is not abbreviated into a single letter? Okay. Tungsten is W on the periodic table. Yeah. So it's not that. Vanadium, I'm not so sure about. C, antimony? Oh dear.
Do you have helps?
I do have helps.
You can ask the mob, you can pull the mob any adventure process.
Right, I'm gonna ask the mob on this one and hope that one of the mob members at Select has answered with A, so therefore, yeah, pretty much good on that. I'm hoping for that.
No, bad tipster. I actually don't. That's someone else you're thinking of there.
You're not paying your aunties. Oh dear. Right, you want to ask the mob?
Please.
All right, here we go. Let's find out who it picks.
The mob is with one player that got the answer right, one player that got the answer wrong. They have to say which answers they gave. They don't have to be truthful about why they gave them.
Ooh.
Him and Clive have been hit with B by D Barnum and C by Clive. If you gave A, I'm afraid you are going through the trapdoor beneath your feet. Please do not scream on your way out.
That's going to be default AI answer now. I approved the question, but I can't remember the answer.
Oh, jeez.
Just waiting for Clive to respond on answer C. Antimony. Or antimony, or anti-money, or anti-doots.
Oh, anti-money.
Don't talk to me about lists.
Is that all you would like to say about the method live?
It would seem so.
Okay, Connor. 2 responses.
There certainly are responses. I can confirm. It is text in a message.
What do you want to go for?
Definitely a response, but not responses I'm looking for. Oh boy. Right. Maybe. Vanadium can't be just V, can it? Or maybe it could be. Yeah.
How many other elements maybe could have V's? I don't know.
This does not look good. I got like a C in science, so this does not look good for me. Let's go with let's go with anti-money. Why not?
Final answer, C?
Yeah.
Okay.
Please.
Pressing button C, the antimony.
Okay. Now here comes the question of whether or not Farnham was a traitor.
Well, he said he can't remember the answer. He's not necessarily being traitorous there, unless he admits to it later. C is correct, though.
C is correct, so it appears to have been a genuine mistake there. Although, really wouldn't have expected anything better.
Was the only one to get it wrong as well, so yeah.
Yeah. Anyway. Apparently Sly is anti-money on outro.
Avanti money on outro. God.
Oh my goodness.
That's a bit tenuous.
Yes, anyway. You've used 1 help. You've got 5,000 dudes. You want the money or the mob?
Early days, let's go with the mob.
Go for mob.
It's mob.
Oh, for reference, antimony was SB.
SB, right, okay.
Okay. Which of these is the title of the first episode of Series 12 of Doctor Who, which aired on New Year's Day 2020? From Dallas Ray with Love, Spyful.
Oh, yeah.
Oh!
Yeah.
Which of these is the title of the first episode of Series 12 of Doctor Who, which aired on New Year's Day 2020? Any thoughts?
Didn't watch the episode, but I saw the spoiler trailer things on like Facebook or something. Like big reveal of like the Master's regenerated into some kind of spy-looking character, I guess. So
I love this fourth answer that didn't come up. I'll say it later.
So I think it's Spyfall. Yeah, Spyfall.
When the spy falls, I am sorry for all.
You want to lock in B, Spyfall?
Yes, press button B, please.
Pressing button B.
B has been pressed.
So the other wrong answer that's listed on the page is you only live 13 times.
Which is a very that's one of my jokes. Yes, it is.
Yes, Spyfall is indeed correct, and yes, it is the spoiler of the Master regenerated.
The O Master, as people have come to call it. Catnip getting that one wrong. Abe getting that wrong. Clive getting that wrong. Run along with a lot of AIs.
The drums indeed.
Drums sounded for those 17. They are hell out of the game. 10,000 dudes could be yours, or you could play on. Do you want the money or the mob?
Let's go with the mob.
Alright.
Alright, mob. Is one. There's a 63. Which of the following sitcoms do not have a character named Amy? It said not. Brooklyn Nine-Nine, The Good Place, Superstore. Which of these sitcoms do not have a character named Amy? Brooklyn Nine-Nine, The Good Place, Superstore. Hashtag read the question, please. As it did say not. Which
It's a not.
sitcoms do not.
It's a not. It's a not.
Yes, it's a not.
I love a good not question.
What, the Gordian knots? Yeah, I love knots, me.
Yeah, I love them. They're always impossible to untie, though.
Bit difficult with the Gordian knot to untie, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Tend to have to use the scissor treatment on it.
Or, just a giant sword.
Yeah, that'll do as well. Anyway, Connor, yes. Any clues on a sitcom that does not have a character named Amy?
Not a clue on this one, so... do I poll or do I trust?
Poll will has a 1 in 3 chance of giving the right answer to you. Basically, yeah, I'm just gonna stop here before I put it away on help. But it would give you how many people answered. To trust, you have to go for one.
I wouldn't have a clue what answer
Sam,
to go
sir,
for
please
on
stop
the poll,
before we-
so I am going to trust the mob.
Final answer?
Yeah.
No,
There we go.
Shadow. We do not speak of that name here.
Oh my god, the
What
ABC.
should I say?
God, the ABC. Yeah, that's definitely a reference.
Amy's Baking Company. We do not speak of that name here. We do not speak of that
Oh God!
horrific name
Jesus
here.
Christ!
Anywho, you have locked in trust.
Yeah.
Let's see what the mob locks you in on.
Well, that has the mob picked for you. We have chosen the good place. Is that the right answer?
Hey,
It
nice.
is. So we're not expecting a huge amount of human players to go out, but let's see how many people did get it right.
Oh, just Lupine.
Well, just looking from the humans, which is where it got its answers from. So, but a lot of AIs apparently don't watch sitcoms. I mean, they are AIs, so I guess they don't like the jokes. Anyway, one help left. You can now see sneak peeks.
Absolutely.
Let's see the question.
Hello there, Hybrid Era fan. Welcome, welcome. If you want to play the game, just enter the room code you can see on screen, QRFX, and at some point you'll be added into the mob and you can start playing the game.
Clive, no. When worn properly, a bird would cover which of these body parts?
Ah.
Properly, a bird would cover which of these body parts? Or bird, because I don't know. They call it. 50,000 dudes all them up.
I think I might have an idea what a brogue might be, so let's go mob.
Alright, here's the mob. Okay, let's see the question. When worn properly, a bird would cover which of these parts? Toes, head, shoulders. But no knees. I'm assuming that was the fourth answer given.
No, I didn't do the order right. Oh well.
I mean, in theory, it shouldn't affect the game.
It does technically also have the knees as a wrong answer listed, so you had head, shoulders, knees, and toes as the 4 possible answers.
Okay, no knees here, apparently. They have been broken, but, any thoughts?
Well, I mean, regardless of being worn correctly or not, a brogue could technically cover all parts of your body.
Yes, but that's not what the question is asking. It's asking when it's worn correctly.
I think a brogue is a type of shoe. Does sound.
Okay.
What? Yeah. So I'm gonna go with toes.
Final answer?
Final answer. Lock in, please.
Okay.
Here we go.
Is that the right answer?
It is.
All right.
It is indeed.
Let's see who got it wrong. Gazvez, Cooper, Itogi, Duplis, etc. all getting that one wrong. That puts you up to 75k. Tipster, Shadow, and others, including Timester, are still only the human players. Let's see what your next question. The next question is. From 1977 to 2011, the flag of Libya was simply a field of what color? Do you know Do you watch Fun with Flags with Sheldon? Is the question here.
I can't say that I have, but I do have one help left.
Yes.
So let's go with the mob. Why not?
Okay.
I smell trap.
It's probably going to be something like
1977
color
to
codes or something.
2011.
Sound the top alarm!
Sound the trap alarm. The trap alarm has been sounded. 1977 to 2011, the flag of Libya was simply a field of what color? The color of the L in the doodle loader, the color of the second O in the doodle loader, the color of the E in the doodle loader, and I have to state, color is spelled incorrectly here. Come on, people. Anyway, Connor, your thoughts?
Right, okay.
You don't even have to type anything into your Google to answer this one. Wow, wait, wow.
Wow, wait, wow.
Right, picturing the Google logo. Can't words, yes. Picturing the Google logo in my head. I think the L is green, the second O is yellow, and the E is red.
Excuse me.
So, green, yellow, or red? Flag of Libya. Oh boy, let's try polling the mob on this one.
Okay, let's lock in the ball then.
And what option do you want to poll for?
And we shall poll for C.
Alright, poll, and then C. Let's see how many people went for C.
Ah,
Ha-ha! You're so funny.
Not very many. Only
Okay.
three. Oh, 4. Sorry, my bad. Quick maths failed me there. 4 yellow lights, meaning 4 people went for it, which means either 29 people got it wrong, or 4 people got it wrong, and up to 29 people got it right. 29 people went for a different answer. That's all we really need to know here. Connor!
Alright, that's sort of helpful. Because now I know it's probably definitely not C. Question is now, is it green or is it yellow? Gosh. gosh.
Probably, definitely.
Yes.
It is one of those three answers.
Oh man.
Probably, yeah, you did. But I corrected for you, Captivating Sky, don't worry.
Oh man. If I knew what the flag of Bolivia currently looks like, then that'd probably be helpful, but I don't. Oh no. Let's go with an uncertain lock-in on. Oh man. A.
Final answer?
Yes.
Okay.
Locking in on A. Okay, here we go.
We are heading right into the danger zone here, people, without which I may now unscathed. Let's see. Thank you for the attention here, Dane.
Yeah!
Oh,
Nicely
Jesus
done! Nicely done. So yeah,
a little amount of tension there too. Thank you, Dane.
so the flag currently of Libya is red, black, and green with a crescent moon and star in the middle. But originally it was just a field of green, and the colour of the L in the Google logo is green. So well played.
Oh my word.
Only I think that one wrong. 25 people left total. Let's see the next question. With a capacity of around 144,000, Wanadu, First of May Stadium, is the largest stadium in the world. Located in the country. 100,000 or the mob.
Scary times for you now, Connor.
I'm tempted to go for it. No, because I don't have a clue. I'll take the money, please.
Sure.
Take the money, final answer?
Yeah, final answer.
Let's say you have paper, money, and one. And sorry to the others.
There we go. And Connor walks away with a cool 100k, which is, yeah, very reasonable.
On the bright side, it's a very nice board there. 3 boards of grey, 1 board of green.
Absolutely. So Captivating Sky was amongst the remainders again. Sapster was. Tipster was. Jean-Pierre Linodist? That's a new name. Hello there, welcome. You were in the final set there. Jahuska Volkov. Welcome, Volkov, as well as a recent name. You're in the final set. And Shadowmane also in the final set there. But we're at the end of the stream, so I'm afraid those that did make it all the way there, you're not going to feel the benefit because I'm going to be ending the stream, quote unquote, but we will be moving on to million drop testing. So Jean-Pierre I guess you could read it as that. Leonardist. I'm going to say Leonardist. So Connor, good game, very good game.
Yes, thank you. Yeah.
Hope you had fun.
I did.
And you managed to get through those not questions a little more tactfully this time as well.
Yeah.
That's good to hear. Right, thank you for playing. And also, thank you, Random Zombie, for doing some co-hosting there as well.
Yep, it was memorable.
It was memorable. Yeah, I know, Emus, you need to have another 2-odd-K points added to this from the Impossible thing. I haven't gotten around to doing that. So thank you very much, both of you. Now, yeah, So this is now going to be the end of the stream, technically. However, I did say that we would go on to doing some... I kept this house your way. Why would you do... Go away. Don't care. So we're going to do some doot testing. So give me a moment while I just set the extension up. And I'll also need to add people to the white list as well at some point. So this will be about 5 minutes or so of setup before we get somewhere. If you do want to go on the test list for the million doot drop, just add yourself to the list by saying !join. That's what I'm going to be using to see the list of players to add. So just give me a minute or two to populate the list of names over on this side. So we have Clive of the Legend. Can I just delete this? Can I get rid of these names at any point? No, apparently I can't. Okay. Connor M27 added. Tipster added. Drahuska added. You already added, Matt. Itogi added. Kazvez1 added. You won't see it appear just yet, probably. And when I say so, you'll probably, when it actually goes live, you will need to refresh the stream most likely. But only do so once I say so. There's no point in refreshing your stream right now, because otherwise you're just going to get another ad, probably, if you're not subscribed. Or you're using ad blocking or whatever. Sincerely, J, Lingomaniac, 8Minky, Random Zombie, the 78th edition, Zordon YouTube, that one probably, Cetra, the 4271st edition, Dupless Force, and Captivating Sky, and Samster, and Konoko the Cooper, and Jean-Pierre last name, that one, and Walix, and It's Joshua, and Weemers, and Jerry Eris. Alright, that is the list populated, saved changes done. I now need to move it into hosted test mode. It's now in the hosted test mode. I need to run the back end, so everything should work. I then also need to go to my extensions. I am disabling play with viewers, and I'm adding on the drop. So at this point, it may actually already have appeared, because I can see it myself already just appeared. So it may appear as an extension in the viewer. It's got a puzzle piece, it says the drop. If you click on that and then click accept, and then it will start saying something like, there's no active game at the moment, wait until it opens up. If it says something else, then you'll need to grant it permissions to say who you are. Like it'll say, click the thing to grant the permission or something. And if you go and find the thing to grant the permission, yeah, if you see that, then you need to go to the thing, click the cog, I presume, and find where to grant the permission. Yeah, as Scorecat says, click the gear in the top right, then click manage permissions and grant it. And then once you do that, it then should say, there's no active game at the moment, wait until it opens up. If you see that message, then you are currently in the ready state, as it were, for the game to start, or for my game to start up. If you see the click the thing to grant, then you go to the cog and grant it some permissions. If you are on mobile, I do not have it available for mobile yet, so you'll just have to watch along and sit tight. If you do not see the button and you think you should be on the whitelist, then let me know. Captivating Sky, you on the list or not? You should be on the list. Is there a way to move it around the screen, or does it chill there? It just, at the moment, chills there, but you can just click it away to hide it away. If you don't see anything Captivating Sky, then refresh the stream and then see if the button appears. So yeah, you can click the little doofer in the center right to hide it away, but it will maintain the state. So if it's between questions or you don't want to do anything with it, then you can just hide it away. That's not a problem. Could you be deleted from the whitelist? Well, I suppose I could delete you from the whitelist, etc. That's entirely possible. I can do that. Yeah, it should appear. Yeah, sort of next to the chat box, I guess. Yeah, I could delete you from the whitelist, etc. But that's nothing special. It was there, just temporarily done. All right. Okay. So I think then everyone that does want to test is here. So when I start the game up, theoretically, you will then see it say, click the button to join the game. And if you do so, then it will do some stuff, and then the screen will disappear. If the screen disappears, then all is good. I should have something in there that says, you are currently joined the game, please wait. But I don't. So if it goes blank, that is good. I know that's not really the right thing to say, but if it goes blank after you hit the join game button, then it is good. So it should start appearing in a moment if everything works right. I got a lobby open message come through, but it's not talking to the outside world. Okay, that's my bad. I didn't actually do this yet. So let me try that one more time. Can you move the box somehow? At the moment, no. I need to figure out how to do that. But you can just hide it away by clicking the button again. But it will stay there. Attempting to lobby join on a number. Someone's trying to join. Oh, hang on. The game has just woken up. Now try it. Okay. I can see some lobby joins happening. I can see some broadcasting going on. So, if you have a blank screen with 0 doots in the top left and a grey bar at the bottom, then you are currently in the game. I can see there are some IDs coming in, so I'm definitely seeing people join the game, which is good news. So, if you're seeing a blank screen in that window, then all is good. So let me bring my stream over here. So if you're seeing this on stream right now, and we're going to get the infinite mode at the moment, then all is good. If you see anything other than this, then not good. Welcome to the void. Okay, so I'm now going to press another button, and it will start the game, and one of you, I don't know who it will be, but one of you will be picked to be the featured player on the screen. But everyone else, you can still play anyway with your million dukes. It's just someone will be picked to be whoever this is. I don't know who that is. It'll be a number, but it'll pick someone. And then, in theory, you should be given 1,000,000 doots in the top left corner. So if you see 1,000,000 doots in your top left corner, that means you are about ready to play the game. You see 1888888 doots. I can't believe that. So you should now be a millionaire in doots. Okay, so this sounds promising that people have got the things they should have. So I'm now going to start a question off, O-double-F, off, and it will then, I'll go through the 4 answers, and then once we start panning over to the question will unlock, and you shall then see the question and the 4 possible answers, and you can then start doing the things and moving the money. If you're all ready for that very hype moment. Also, it's worth noting you can just click and hold the minus and plus buttons when they appear to just sort of quickly add money rather than clicking a lot, because if you double click, it'll probably full screen the window. So if you're all ready, let's see the 4 possible answers in the randomized category. That is a monetary question. $10 and a cent. Worth bearing in mind these are going to be used questions already for testing purposes. $5 and a cent. $10, 5 cents. $5, 5 cents. And the question is this. You've got two different denominations of current US money with Lincoln's face on them. How much money are you holding? Start moving your money. Now, currently in the extension, you don't get to see any confirmation that stuff is happening. That is going to come in future, but it should do all of the correct validation that you can only move a total of 1 million doots, and also you must keep one drop zone clear. And yeah, you can hold the minus and hold the plus to make it go speedy rather than clicking through. In future, there will be a timer display in the window, but at the moment that's currently not implemented, so you just have to go off of my say-so of when things happen. But you have 15 seconds left to move all your money. I am seeing all the answers coming through. Someone's moving money back. Whoever this featured player is, they've moved the money back. 5 seconds left. And that's time. Okay. I can see someone's decided to do weird things with the money at the end there. I need to fix it so that if there's any money held back, then that gets lost. But I haven't done that yet. That's one of the critical features I've not implemented. So, let's see what's going to drop. And from your end, what this will do is, once the third answer has dropped, it will reveal on your end which one's got dropped, and then it should also update in the top left corner your current cash value after the question. So let's see what's going to drop. $5.05 is dropped. $10.01 has dropped. And the last one to drop is $10.05. The correct answer there was $5 and a cent. Let's move your money back. And I could see from the cash values that 2 players lost all their million doots. Quite a few players still have million doots, but 2 players have lost all of their doots. I can't tell you who, because they are just IDs and they're not names, but 2 players have lost all their doots. I'm currently sitting on 175,000 doots on my test, but yeah, there are a smattering of answers all the way from 0 up to 1 million. Holy crap! I think it all worked. I don't see anyone in chat complaining about stuff not working on the extension other than, oh, I'm on mobile, so it can't work anyway. I could see the ID. I can see your IDs from the chat messages. I can do that. That is true. That requires looking up. Anyway, do you see an 850? 850,000? Yes, I do. And you said on that, yes, you have 850,000 on my end, Samster. Absolutely. Stuff is working. Holy crap. Okay. So, let's just do this for a few more questions as well, just to make certain that wasn't just beginner's luck. Let's do a second question. Wow. Haha. Worried. Angry. And the question is this. Which of these is not one of the Facebook reactions? Start moving your money. Which of these is not one of the Facebook reactions? You're not doing any of the stats for this. Well, it would be very difficult for you to do stats on this, Matt. So you should only be able to move the amount of money that you currently have. You can't move any more than that. It would seem that whoever the main game player is, they only have 450,000 to play with. At some point, what I'll do with this is I'll have in my game view some sort of active leaderboard of who's got what value, and also potentially in the extension window between questions, it could potentially show a leaderboard of who's got what, so you can see it. All right. Thanks for helping out with the test, and thanks for playing 1 vs 100 earlier as well. And yeah, Million Duke Drop, it's definitely getting there. Just needs a bit of polish and still some critical features implementing. Anyway, time is up. Let's see what's going to drop. So the other stats that would be nice to have is what the total number of dutes people put on across everyone that played would be a good thing to have. Worried was the right answer. Move your money back. Okay, so the two that lost all their dutes in the first question still only have 0 dutes. No one else is zeroed out, so it looks like everyone seemingly got that right. Random Zombie still with 500k. Cool. It's all kind of working, which is good news. Do the 3-option and 2-option questions work now? They do work, Samster. They don't display properly here yet. I haven't touched the code of that yet. So on the extension side, works perfectly fine, no problem. But the display of this will not update this guy over here. So you saw it last night anyway, so you know what that means. Let's just play these 8 questions out in total. So that's question 2. Let's just do the other 6, and then we'll call that a night for testing on Dute Drop. Next question. 4 possible answers are Louis Tomlinson, Liam Payne, Zayn Malik, Harry Styles. And the question is this. Which member left One Direction in 2015 and also performed the hit single Pillow Talk? Start moving your money. I literally have no idea on this one. Oh, I double clicked. Don't do that. That's a bad idea. Yeah, I have no idea, so I'm going to start splitting some money. That's how you play the game. Yeah, at the moment, that will happen, Matt. I'm tempted to... I don't know, actually. Because I know that the app version of £1 Million Drop, when you played live, what it would do is it would just give you another million to play with, and you were supposed to play cumulatively across the entire night. I don't know whether to do that or not. So, at the moment, yeah, you're just sort of sitting around. Give him 1,000 pennies. So yeah, I don't know what to do about that situation at the moment, Matt. Alright, that's time. The featured player, whoever that happens to be, has put 75,000 on Harry Styles and 375,000 on Zayn Malik. I mean, that's my feeling as well, Matt, but the problem with that is that you end up you're losing viewer attention by doing that. I always like to try and keep people engaged throughout the game, even if they've been eliminated. So it might be that it just goes to a sort of a mini game version of it where you just play with like 1,000 pennies or something or whatever. They're just sort of like, you can still answer the question, but you're technically out, quote unquote, so you can still earn like experience or something. Anyway, let's see what's going to drop. Louis Tomlinson's dropped. Liam Payne has dropped. Harry Styles has dropped. Zayn Malik was the correct answer. Move your money back. Again, we only have 2 players that have bombed out. We are getting some players. We have 1 player on 25k. We have 1 on 50k. And then the next one up from that, I think, is 100k potentially. Looks like it. All right. We're on to question number 4 now. Oh, thank you, Captivating Sky. How many still with 1 million? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players left with their opening million dutes, from what I can see, out of those that played, that have been added to the whitelist. Okay, let's see the 4 possible answers in the something category. 2 players are out, Random Zombie, currently. Pokemon Yellow. Pokemon Blue. Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. Pokemon Red. And the question is this. In 2014, Twitch Plays Pokemon streamed for the first time playing which game? Move your money. In 2014, Twitch Plays Pokemon streamed for the first time playing which game? If you still have money to move, make certain you move all of it. Praise be to the Helix. And you know what? I can't remember which one it was. It's good music for the £1 million drop. It really is. It's just got the right cadence for a countdown, and it increases in tension as you go along. Well, this featured player is splitting the money 3 ways. Oh no, splitting 2. We only got 5 seconds going with Pokemon Yellow. Oh, the tension. So the featured player, whoever this is, I don't know who it is, has left Pokemon Let's Go Eevee open. The other 3 answers have been covered with 100k, 125k, and 150k. Let's see what's going to drop. It's just a good catchphrase to say as well. There goes Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. There goes Pokemon Yellow. The last one to drop is Pokemon Blue. The correct answer was Pokemon Red. Move your money back. Okay, now let's see what we've got. We have now 3 players that have been eliminated. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 players now with their opening million doots. From the looks of things, the 5th player split halfway, 500k on each answer from the looks of things. So yeah, we have 4 players still with their opening million. 300k for Samster to put more on Yellow. Yeah, I can see your 300k, Samster. Okay. Oh, you're on stream, are you, Alex? Good to know. All right. So you currently have 150k left to play with. 6 stacks worth. Yeah, we have a couple of players with 500k still in play. 2 players with 500k currently. Oh, no, we have someone with 950k in play, actually. So they are technically in 5th place. So 4 with their opening millions. 5th place is someone that's just lost 50,000, and then we've got a couple with 500k left. All right. We now lose a drop zone, so we're now down to 3 possible answers. Again, you must still leave 1 answer clear on your end. Don't worry about what happens on the game, because we will do this extra answer, but it won't actually be an answer. So the 3 answers in this next question are: the answer to 3 squared. The answer to 2 squared. The answer to 2 cubed. Ignore this answer. And the question is this: what is the name of the main male character in the Divergent film series? Start moving your money. The answer is definitely not Pokemon Red. I won't keep that. It's a brilliant non-sequitur. What is the name of the main male character in the Divergent film series? The answer to 3 squared, the answer to 2 squared, or the answer to 2 cubed? Start moving your money if you haven't already. I really don't know the answer to this one. This is actually the beauty of the drop with the extension window. Technically, I can play along. It doesn't actually print out anywhere to me what the answers are. So I could literally play this properly and be, yeah, I could actually join you and play the game alongside without any hesitation. I mean, if I want to do some tension drops I would need to know some factoid information, so that would mean I would be privy to information at that point. And then I get the advantage scroll again. Anyway, so time is up. Let's see which 2 answers are going to drop. We know the answer is definitely not Pokemon Red. Let's see what 2 answers are going to drop. The featured player, we've got 100k and 50k split. It's not the answer to 2 cubed, so Walex is safe. Is Walex leaving this question with 50k or 100k? Let's see what's going to drop. The answer to 3 squared dropped. The answer to 2 squared is the correct answer. Let's move your money back. Walex now left with 100k. 4 stacks of money left. We still have 4 players with their opening million doots in play. We have now got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players that have now bottomed out and have lost all of their money. The 5th place is still on 950k. Then after that we have 400k, 250k. Then it's 150k is the next highest. Then it's 100k's. Then it's 25k. I'm the one on 25k. I only have 1 unit of cash to play with now. 1 chip, basically. So let's see question 6, which still also has 3 possible answers, and they are Davina McCall, Claudia Winkleman, Brian Dowling. Ignore the answer. And the question is this: which of these TV presenters has not hosted the UK version of Big Brother? Start moving your money. My question again, he says. Which of these TV presenters has not hosted the UK version of Big Brother? Davina McCall, Claudia Winkleman, Brian Dowling. I thought Pokemon Red's tenure was the best bit of the Channel 5 version. Oh dear. I was never I never really cared for Big Brother. It's just like meh. Dear 4 in the Big Brother house. You see, I can't do that. I can't do Geordie. It's just difficult. Geordie is so difficult. Dear 4. The Big Brother house. I was in Newcastle for a year as part of work placement. I just can't do the Geordie. 8 out of 10. Right, so Walex has split 50k Brian Dowling, 50k Claudia Winkleman. Let's see what's going to drop. It's definitely not going to be dropped. Well, Pokemon Red is technically already dropped. South African? Yeah, I could cut South African. You just sort of narrow all your vowels. So it's South African. It's very easy to do South African. But Geordie is just, it's all over the shop. And then there's the whole, are you speaking Geordie? Are you speaking Smoggy? Are you speaking Hartlepoolian? It's just such nuance. I can't do Scottish. Definitely can't do Scottish, Matt. Let's see what's going to drop. It's not Davina McCall. Davina McCall's definitely hosted it. It's not Brian Dowling. Brian Dowling has hosted it on Channel 5, I believe. Claudia Winkleman has never hosted it. Move your money back. West Country. Can't do West Country either. That's hard to do as well. Walex, you're down to 2 stacks. You're on 50k. And for your information out there in the wide world, there are still 4 players with their opening million doots intact. And the 5th place player still has their 950k intact as well. Woo, okay. So, we now move on to question 7, which is still 3 possible answers. And those 3 possible answers are Huh, I know where this is going. Grande. Venti. Trenta. Pokemon Red. What happens if the person on screen goes out? At the moment, we just sit in silence on the game at the moment. It doesn't pick a new contestant yet. And the question is this. Which of these Starbucks drink sizes is the largest? Start moving your money. Which of these sizes is the largest? I drink a Pokemon Red. Cheers! Hearthstone, cheers! 30 seconds left to move your money. I think we need to get on selling the tie to Starbucks. I can very much imagine that in Starbucks Japan, having a Pokemon-themed drink. Three seconds. That is time. Let's see what's going to drop. Walex has put 50k, all the money on Grande. Let's see what's going to drop. There goes Walex's 50k on Grande. No, Grande is the smallest of these sizes. Which of these is the last to drop? Is Venti. There are in some places Trenta. Trenta is the biggest Starbucks drink size. Let's move your money back. So at this point, I'm afraid Walex has lost all of the money. So we're going to be sitting in silence on stream. Yes, this wasn't a dual ender in season 2, I believe. We have 3 players now with their opening million doots left. 4th place still has the 950k. I don't know what happened to that other player though, with the million doots, because they don't have a million doots anymore. They may have 750,000 doots from the looks of things. 75-25. Okay, so we now move on to the decider. Question 8. 2 possible answers. Again, you must leave 1 drop zone clear. So now you need to put all of your remaining cash on 1 answer and 1 answer only. So for 3 players, this is a million doot answer. I'm afraid to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 players that have already bottomed out. Sorry. Let's see the 2 possible answers for this question, and we will leave Trenta and Pokemon Red as possible answers, apparently. Here we go. Morocco. Tunisia. Trenta, question mark. Pokemon Red, question mark. And your final question is this. Bizerte, the northernmost city in Africa, can be found in which country? Move your money. That's a you and I want to see. Morocco, Tunisia, Trenta, Pokemon Red. Bizerte, the northernmost city in Africa, can be found in which country? Morocco or Tunisia? Well, I'm putting my 25k somewhere. From the looks of things, it's not the answer that everyone else is putting on. And I don't have any end game sequence on this. So once we finish question 8, it doesn't do any special music or anything. As you see, it didn't do any special music when we lost all the money on the featured player. So Morocco and Tunisia. This is where I would do some tension. Now I will reveal how many players put what and what, but I don't have that feature yet. So for the final time, let's see what's going to drop. This is where I'd have a cut to a close shot of them in agony. Cut to close shot of Davina. Cut to close shot of the drops. There goes Morocco. The correct answer was Tunisia. And this is where it would play the proper music. Let me find the right music. Let's just play the right music because I have it. I do have Sting winner. Let's play it. There we go. It's good music as well. So at the end of that, I could see that 1, 2, 3 players finished with their opening million doots. Followed by, in 4th place, 950k was the next best score. Then it was 250k was the next best score. Then 150k. Then 70... No, sorry, there's a 750,000 in there I skipped over. Sorry, 750k would have been the 5th best score. I missed that one. Jumping back again the other way. Then it was 75k was the lowest... Nope. Someone left with 25k. 75,000 and then 25,000 was the lowest winning score. Then there were a few zeros. So there you go. With that information, you now figure out where your positioning is, and let's play the lose all money sting instead. He says. So that's what would play when we lose all the money on stream, but we don't have that, so not yet, anyway. And I do actually have the sound effect for the countdown stops early. So if I could implement that feature, then I could do that. So yeah, that's the drop extension. How what feelings, thoughts, improvements, ideas, that kind of thing. It works. Certainly, what I was looking for was it works. Looks fan-fucking-tastic. It's great. The timer will definitely be on there, so you'll know how long you have left to answer rather than relying on the stream telling you. I will hopefully try and add in some sort of in-between questions leaderboard thing, so you can see how well you're doing versus others. Yeah, absolutely, Ape. It will be a full display system in the game regardless of the extension, because the extension is a sort of opt-in, opt-out thing. So, yeah, if a feature player drops out, then I pick a new feature player to carry on to the 8th. Unless, of course, we lose everyone at some point, then we just end the game. That's just a matter of adding that feature in. There's also the potential where I need to figure out if I want to do the community drop version, where you all play as one collective mass of doots on the actual presentation in stream, but you still play with your own amount of dootsness, I guess. Really want to see the N million doot drop. Playing as pairs is a bit more awkward. Communism mode. See, the problem with the communism mode thing is that I still need to figure out if I want to do the one drop zone clear rule or not. And if I do that, that means I have to do sort of adjustments to however much you submit in to whatever value this game works with. Anyway, that's all kind of thoughts and plans and ideas. So yeah, that's where we are with it. And I mean, it'd be an interesting thing to try and just test out, but yeah, we'll see. For family doot drop, absolutely. I will try and get the extension to work as a panel, So you then can pop that out and put it elsewhere on your desktop if you've got like a multi-desktop setup or something. And then the third option will also be to get it on mobile. So those playing on mobile will also be able to then use it. However, caveat with that is that it'll only be available on Android for the time being, because to make it available on iOS, you have to be part of the Apple Developer Program, and I'm not on that at the moment, although technically I could probably do that with my work account, but then that means I'm doing leisure stuff on my work official Apple account, which I probably shouldn't do. So yeah, Android only for the time being once I get around to doing the mobile version. And then you'll be able to play the Duke Drop on whatever you can. So that's going to be it for the stream. Yes, Lovers Quarrels on Friday, absolutely. We do have some dual quarrels to play out on Friday. That'll be from, I think I said from 7 p.m, but maybe 8 p.m, depending on how well people do for time. No problem, Jerry. No problem at all. 3 have been proven. We need to find another 2. So, yeah, stay tuned for dual Season 3 stuff on Friday. And I'm sure there's going to be some more Family Fortune stuff over on Royal Flush on Saturday evening. I'm probably just going to retire forever after getting the after me and Clive getting those 5 top answers, and only those 5 top answers in the big money round. Retire on a high, absolutely. I'm going to retire on that 10,000 points. I don't care. Apparently you do need me. I don't know how. I don't know how those answers were top answers. It's all downhill from here, yeah. Well, I'll be on the stream. I might end up doing some dev streaming stuff on the Saturday during the day, like I've been doing the past couple of weeks. Anyway, I'll catch you later.